Hello everybody, it's Nick once again. We're looking at another vehicle today. This one is a 2019 Ford Raptor, Ford Performance. And I'm actually going to kind of compare this, even though they're not comparable. They're totally different vehicles. But I'm going to kind of compare this in a couple spots to the GT350, another Ford Performance vehicle, on just a couple spots. And I'm just going to make a comparison to the quality that I've been able to observe. But here you go, that wide stance. It's, you know, the forward camera here, it's got a little washer on there, so when you're mudding it up, you can clean off the camera, be able to see. Big meaty tires, over 17-inch wheels. I like these, like this forged aluminum wheel here. Looks cool, very unique. And meaty tires. That's the only way you can describe these tires. They're big. They look way too big for the wheel. But I think it looks awesome. Really rugged side step here with vents for when the mud gets in there, so the mud spills out. Pretty cool, thoughtful design. Here you go, another case in point on quality. This is not a sticker, you know, it's not just a sticker glued on there. You know, there's texture here. This is cut out part. This is like all separate stuff. You can feel ridges in here. You can really tell that this is like a high quality, I don't know how exactly they put it on there, but it's thick. Anyway, it's just not a sticker. That's what I'm trying to say. Looks good. Let's check out the back here. This sort of beveled Ford, just looks good, feels good. Not cheap stuff, you know. This is on here, really good. This has the power drop, the tailgate here, and I will point out that Ford spray and bed liner is really good, precision quality, better than, you know, like a Rhino liner application. I mean, they probably put on using lasers and stuff like that. You know, anything that uses lasers, you know, it's really good. And I'm going to give Ford a lot of credit here. I know this change has been a couple years for now, but the tailgate step before used to be external, and it was a good idea. You know, Ford came up with that idea. You lift the bar up, this part came down, you kind of had to fiddle with it. Well, now they switch it to an internal design, and it's really works beautiful. You just push in the button, it comes out so easy. It drops down, the bar comes out here really easy, and it folds up. It really just works beautifully. So I'm going to close that up. Let's go check out the inside here. Okay, so the GT350, it had a little plate that said Ford Performance on it. And it's a cheap little tinny sort of thing. You touch it and it echoed, it sounded hollow underneath. It was a really disappointment for me because, you know, $66,000 for that Mustang, and it had a cheap little badge. This on the Raptor, I mean, this thing is solid. This is a big piece of metal. So that right there is one of the key differences I wanted to point out. Now let's compare the price here. $66,000 for the Mustang GT350. $76,000 for this Raptor. You get so much more vehicle here. I know, again, they can't be compared. They're two different vehicles for different people. But if you want performance, this Raptor has it. It has a lot of ads here. It has the 802A package, which is like the luxury package, $9,000. Twin panel moonroof, Raptor exterior graphics, hood graphics, 17-inch forged aluminum wheels, the technology package that has adaptive cruise control with pre-collision alert, heated rear seats, the tough spray and bed liner. So $76,000, you get a lot of vehicle for that money as compared to the Mustang GT350. But I'm going to compare a little bit more. So the leather in the GT350 is nice, but the quality here of what the Raptor has is in a different league. It has these honeycomb cloth inserts, and it's double stitched here. You know, you can see, I mean, this stuff is really meticulously put together. I mean, it's amazing. It feels great too. So you got leather here, this embroidered Raptor. Feels good, doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel like there's seams coming out of it. But not only do you get this sort of amazing put together seat on the front, you also get it in the back here as well. So once again, it's really high quality stuff. I am very impressed, really impressed with how this Raptor has been put together. Big all-weather mat here. This Raptor comes with, while we're in the back here, got 2 USB ports, a household plug, up to 400 watts, so you can easily bring with you a laptop. You could even probably bring a small computer if you wanted. A little old style cigarette lighter plug. And then heated seats in the back here. This sort of gloss, I don't think this is carbon fiber. Kind of has that carbon fiber look, but again, this isn't like a cheap, this is solid, not some cheap hollow piece of junk. Full power driver seat here with power lumbar. Let's jump in here. I'll turn it on. I got your start button over there. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel. It's heated, I believe. I'd have to get over to, it might be in the settings, or maybe it's not heated. We'll check that out in a minute. Raptor Ford Performance. We'll note the huge panoramic sunroof. I do like that. The shift knob here. Again, it's got this sort of really thick plastic carbon fiber look. I don't think it's carbon fiber. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. It's too thick and too glossy. You know, it's got like a thick exterior sort of lacquer on it, I guess, if you want to say. You have your shift on the fly 4-wheel drive here, and I will note, you know, when you put it in neutral and you shift it to 4 low, and you heard it shift right there, the front camera comes on automatically. I'll shut this door so I'll stop chiming in anyway. Now before, and I will say I'm a little disappointed, a little disheartened about they used to have the camera, the trail camera as they called it, used to come in the screen here, which I thought it was awesome. You know, you don't have to look over here, you know, you keep your eyes over here. You know, you keep them forward and you can see the trail camera. I've looked through here and it doesn't look like they have the trail camera anymore. So there is a lot of options in here, a lot of stuff. You know, you got your Raptor status in the screen here that tells you everything that's going on. Then you have your off-road status that will tell you if your pitch and your yaw. I think that's how they call it, pitch and yaw. You know, but if I turn the wheel here, it's gonna tell me the 4 degrees I've turned, 0. Navigation in here. Let's go over to climate and see, because it has heated and cooled seats. Okay, so they don't have the controls in here. Sometimes they move the controls in here, sometimes they leave them exterior like this, and I thought maybe it had the heated steering wheel in here. But oh yeah, there it is right there. Look at that. Okay, so it does have the heated steering wheel. You have to get to it in this menu right there. You can get access to the cameras real quick. Here's the forward camera with the 360-degree camera on the side there, or we can just have the forward camera here, and then a wider angle forward camera. What would they call this? 180 degrees, and then the backup camera is the same thing. I think you can change the style of the rear camera right here just by pushing this button once again. So yeah, you can switch the different views of the rear camera. Up front here we have another full-size household plug, 400 watts. So again, if you want to bring 2 laptops with you, you can. And definitely this would make a great vehicle for the family. You know, with maybe the exception of a price, it might be more practical to get like an Explorer. But if you did get this for a family, you'd be right in style. It has all the options you need. Up here we have tons of little auxiliary switches for whatever accessories you want to put in. There, power sliding window back here. That's really fast, works fast. Wow. Controls for your panoramic moonroof right there. So while I am, oh, and I will note it's got the shift the sport shift right here. All right, I'm running out of juice here, or a space. My camera did run out of space. I'm running out of space on my camera here, so and it just sort of stopped on me. So I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm very impressed. I think very, very highly of this Raptor. I was mildly impressed, kind of disappointed on some aspects of the GT350. I thought Ford could have did a lot better, especially for the price and the fact that it's supposed to be a premium vehicle. Ford, though, on this Raptor, and it's been this way for quite a while. This Raptor is top of the line, and everything about it really shouts that the quality, how it's put together. So amazing job, Ford. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for another one.